Alrighty, folks. Good evening. Hello. And welcome to another session of our Out of the Abyss. I am your Dungeon Master, Dungeon Mister, and joined by our dark and devious players this evening.
Yes, he got it right.
What's up, friends?
Hi.
It's us again, the Thursday crew.
Yes. Unless, of course, you live in Australia, in which case it is Friday. And that's okay, too.
What time would it be?
Depending on where you're at in Australia. It could be
It's about
8
15 to
o'clock
16 hours.
tomorrow night at the same time. It could potentially be earlier. It could actually potentially even be the next day, depending on how far in the future you're at. It could be midnight if you're on the east coast of Australia.
It could be whatever time you want it to be because time's a flat circle and it hasn't mattered since COVID. So you pick what time you want it to be.
That's true. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. So, where else it's 5 o'clock is in these maps. So if you feel like drinking and looking at maps, go take a look over on Patreon. Patreon.com/DungeonMister. Sit back, have a drink, and look at some maps while you, have a drink, I guess. I don't know if that's what you're into. If not, that's okay too. You can just go look. You don't have to have a drink. That's probably more preferred, honestly.
They're already perfect, so having a drink doesn't make them look better.
Yeah.
They already look amazing.
Yes.
Arguably, they might be harder to look at because details and stuff. But we're getting lost in the details, so let's get in. Let's get in the game. You know, let's talk about what happened last time before we get into what's going to happen. And this time in our Dungeons and Dragons. Although, less dragons, more demons.
Really wanted me to. I really felt like doing the EA. It's in the game.
It's
in the game.
It's in my head every time. Every time I say it, yeah. They still say it in those games.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think they cut that out.
That's a shame.
I think a few years ago it was like a whole big thing. The guy that used to do that, and they quit doing it. Unfortunately,
I mean, they just need the one sound clip. They could just keep doing it over and over. Like,
yeah, but you got to pay them every time, and EA's privately owned by the Saudis now, and they're probably cutting costs. And
how much you got to pay him? Like $500? Like, how much does that cost?
I don't know. I'll do it for $250. EA Sports. It's in the game.
We're not trademarked by
Close
EA
enough,
Sports,
right?
So please don't get on us, EA
good.
Sports. We'll come up with our own thing sometime, maybe. I don't know. Figure it out. Let's talk about the game that we are playing that is not made by EA Sports. So, last time, our troop, after arriving, I think this is still your first day in Menzoberranzan. After arriving in Menzoberranzan to get Gromf Benre's grimoire out of Sorcerer, meeting up with Jarlaxle, and then sneaking into Sorcerer, going up to the tippy top, into Gromf's sanctum, passing through several traps and other arcane findings and demons and extra-dimensional spaces, and also finding that the book had already been taken. Unfortunately, you had also lost an ally that was trapped inside of the most precious and expensive-looking gem you'd ever seen, a luxurious and lustrous red diamond. Callan, trapped in there, maybe forever. Who knows? But you had a book to get. You'll get him out later. No worries. So, leaving the sanctum, leaving Sorcerer with clues given from a demon, You met up with Zakindran, from this timeline, whom you all knew from another timeline, but Zach didn't know you, and things were a little awkward. That's okay. It was mostly awkward for everyone in different ways. But you still had a chase. Went to the market and started asking about salt. Turns out there was someone who was buying large quantities of salt. Following this lead, headed to the lesser side of town, a little tighter, dirtier side of town. Found a shop, a curio shop. Well, there were some drow. One drow in particular was actually not controlled by brain stuff. These walking brains. Actual psionics. And it would seem below there was an enclave of mind flayers who had taken the grimoire. And some of you had seen glimpses of what they were trying to bring forth. A dead or undying form of a large brain creature in a pool of brine. Ending their hope, ending their lives. Killing every mind flayer in there, killing every servant of theirs. You took the book and started to make your leave. And decided, now you have the grimoire, it was time to go shopping. Maybe a little celebration. You have, after all, a collection of books from Sorcerer to sell. Fine collection at that. You also have some money burning a hole in your pocket, and you do have a journey still ahead of you. And you also have a meeting waiting. Meeting with the head, essentially the head house of the entire city, Menzo Branson. The head of House Banray. But that'll wait till after shopping. You guys arrive in the market, in the bazaar. A little banged up, but maybe in slightly better moods. Taking your time, no one's following you, no one's chasing you, no one's paying you too much attention. Most of you are drow anyways, but you blend right in just fine in Menzo. The market is exactly how you left it, only this time you're not on the hunt for salt merchants. I would ask you, what are you on the hunt for? I don't have good, Underdark drow market music, so just deal with it. Got some drums. I got some depressing music if you want that, but that doesn't really fit either.
We need potions. For sure, right?
I think that's the biggest thing.
I'll keep an eye out for any curios. I'll probably go ahead and burn my detect magic. And when we approach any magic vendors, I'm going to wait. But just kind of get an idea of when. Oh, wait. I don't have that anymore, do they?
I don't know what
you have that. Sorry, it's been a long time. No, they don't have that anymore. So never mind. Ignore that. That was a silly thing. But yeah, looking for potions.
Sure.
Maybe scrolls.
Scrolls easily found.
One guy says diamonds.
Diamonds, yeah. You saying that in the
Okay.
Discord? I can't read Discord.
Yeah. He's having some
I
audio
got that
issues.
open.
We're getting there.
Fair enough. Absolutely.
He'll BRB, switching to his other computer.
Yeah.
No.
As you're going through it, one guy disappears into the crowd. He gets lost. We're going to do something a little different. Instead of going through the hustle and bustle of finding things, I'm going to see if this works.
Yeah, let's try it.
We'll try it.
Let's do it. I'm excited. I don't even know what it is, but I'm excited.
It's going to be something cool. I just know it.
I don't know if it'll work.
Well, you already got our hopes up, so it's got to work now.
It better work. That's all I gotta say.
Well, tell you what. Look in your journals, and at the very top, you'll see something labeled "The Bazaar."
Ooh, I do see it. Oh,
Oh,
what is
man.
this?
This is exciting.
I can just click on all these. I can just buy it all. Share
I
money, right? It's fine.
I don't know if you see the GM view or the player view, but you should see a GM. I don't know what you see at the top or not. But you should see a list of potions for sale. If you want scrolls in particular, I would say anything below level 5, easily procured. Anything above level 5, probably have to do some sort of check or roll. Might be a little more expensive. I don't know if you'd necessarily want to purchase those either.
I don't see levels. I see rarity.
Mhm.
Well, there are no levels for these items. He was asking about scrolls in particular. So the
Oh,
rarity
okay.
is
In the
essentially
Bazaar.
about
Gotcha.
essentially how much they will cost. You
Okay.
can see items of. There aren't too many weapons for sale in the bazaar, as they do want to keep things for the most part pretty tame in Menzo Berenson, especially with. I would say that. Well, Zach, you would know that your company has procured most of the weapons in the name of defending the city, of course, and keeping the peace.
Right. Well, I think we should buy all those potions of healing. The potion of greater healing.
There's only one.
I know, we should still buy it.
Oh,
No, I
there
agree.
should be like 7.
That says potion of greater healing. One.
Oh, if you look down, there's actually 7.
Oh,
of
7.
a different
It's
one.
listed again.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
I accidentally dragged it
Gotcha.
over twice because I'm silly.
I mean, we could just buy a potion of supreme healing. We've probably got enough to buy one of those.
Yeah, but I don't know if we
I'm
want to blow
joking.
our money on that.
No.
If we buy the potion of greater healing, I did also see a potion of invulnerability, which might come in clutch. It's only 2,000 gold.
That is pretty clutch.
There are 2 potions of invulnerability for sale.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Half-plate
4
armor.
potions of superior healing.
Half-plate armor of poison resistance. We seem to deal with poison a lot. Any
There's
of
a
you
half
wear
plate of poison
half-plate?
resistance.
Hmm.
Already resistant
Fungi
to
could wear
poison.
half plate. Indeed. He's
So we wanna buy-
currently wearing +2 leather, though.
I do have a rules question to ask you. This is just a really random question. So, all these things like wands and stuff require attunement by a spellcaster, but Drow have innate spellcasting, which gives you a spellcasting ability. What is the ruling on that? Do you know? I haven't looked.
So most of them don't say spellcaster anymore. Most of them do actually say. Depends on if they say spellcaster or if they say
Mhm.
mage or like wizard, druid, blah 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 blah. A lot of them do say class specific stuff. I would say if they say spellcaster, I don't really care.
It's really weird just because.
Yeah, if you got
rogue
an
gets-
innate casting, I don't care that much.
Okay.
Where did you, sorry, I was off when you pulled up that list. Where did you say that list was of items?
In the journal
At the
tab at the very top, labeled the
Top
bazaar.
All right, so
The shop character sheet. For
how
those
many
of you
us
at
are
home,
there?
you
1,
can't
2,
see
3,
this,
4,
but if you
5.
want, I guess I could actually pull it up, and so I could scroll through it for you if you want to. Like, you're not really missing a whole lot, to be honest. It's just words.
So
I would say we definitely want at
prices.
least 5 of the potions of greater healing, right?
You could get Belt of Fire Giant Strength for 60,000 gold.
Don't listen to him.
You don't want a 28
a mini
strength
potion of
or 27?
we 8,000 We could get all 4 potion of superior healing.
Yeah, I think we should buy all the potions of healing that we can.
That'd be 8,000, and we would get, just in gold, we would have 3,000 left.
We get potions of fire giant strength.
Yeah, and potions of growth, because I know fungi likes to use those a lot, but the bigwig takes an action, whereas the potion only takes a bonus action.
Yeah, but if we plan ahead of time, I still have 4 big wigs.
That's fair.
I mean, and I think the time on them is like an hour. So I just need to. We have a rough idea we're going into combat.
I think the big wigs might only last 10 minutes.
Was it 10 minutes? I thought we said an hour before, but that's okay.
I'll double check.
Okay. So before we get into the weeds, we know we want healing. Let's tackle that. Are we buying all 4 of the potion of superior healing? That's 8,000.
I mean, that's one thing right now that we don't have until Callan comes back as a healer. Obviously, we're talking out of character, so yeah, you don't have.
How do you know about Callan?
I just know you came in with a dwarf, but anyhow, yeah, I would definitely.
They do last an hour.
I mean, greater healing's really good. I would buy all of those. Maybe get a couple superior healing. I mean, realistically, your casters should not be getting hit in the back. I mean, obviously they need their shit.
They do.
They do, yeah.
If this campaign has taught us anything, they do.
They do. I mean, that would give you each a potion of superior healing. You get all 8 of the potions of greater healing.
Is there 8 or 7? Because you said you dragged it over twice.
There should be 7.
Okay.
Oh,
all right. That's
so
fine.
get all 7 of those. And then supreme healing is a little pricey, honestly.
So if we do the greater or we do the superior at 2,000 and we do all of the greater, that's 9,400. How much gold did we say we had? 11 something is what we landed on.
Plus 21.
Yeah, plus 21,000.
Plus 21,000 in
In
books,
the books
and components. I'll say you can barter enough. Easy enough. You're in the bazaar. People will buy stuff. You also have things like, I don't know, like what you guys have that you're not using.
Yeah,
think about that.
What items do you have that you're not using?
I got a whole bunch of carrion crawler, not carrion, the purple worm poison still too. I still got 6 of those.
I've got my glaive I haven't used in a while, but that's about it.
Anyone else?
The only thing I've been wondering about is with the. No, I'll probably take one more. If we get one more level of before we finish this, taking poisoner, but otherwise the action economy on these things is not great.
We'll say purple one poison would have to be like a slashing or a piercing.
Oh.
Yeah, Zach.
In any case, it is
10d6 poison damage.
Yeah, it's a ton of damage, but it's also an action to apply it, right? To apply it to a weapon, unless you're a poisoner.
Right.
Right. The wand of lightning bolts, to be
12K
honest, it'd be a very good item for Zibbo.
Downside? DC
Which item?
15.
The wand of lightning bolts.
What about the potion of heroisms? Heroisms.
Yeah, they're great.
2 of those. That's blessed without concentration.
Yep. 10 temporary hit points, though.
But it's also the bless spell without concentration.
Yep.
Oh, right. I didn't see the bless.
I mean, forget the temporary hit points. It's the bless that's the big deal. It was just one of us.
Fire giant strength is what, 24?
Actually, you know what? I'll give you 1.5k. Fire giant strength is 25.
I mean...
Yeah, 24 essentially.
It's
plus 2 to hit and damage.
Okay, so besides the healing, let's assume we buy all the healing. We'll have how much left over?
So yeah, I was gonna say I just put it in chat. If we do what we were talking about, all 4 of the superior healing and all 7 of the greater healing, that's 9,400.
Okay, go ahead and buy all the regular potions of healing as well.
Like a whopping total of like 400 gold.
So 500.
500.
So 9,900.
Yeah.
9,900. Okay, so 11. Second. So 11, minus 9,900. So 16.
You guys know what happens in like all the Final Fantasies and like all those RPGs, right? You get all those mega elixirs and stuff, right?
You never use them.
Right.
All right, so
No, I-
60.
Get 99 of every item, every usable item
Yeah.
you have, just because
Yeah.
you can.
And then never use it. Yeah. I get that, but I think we
So-
will use potions.
Okay, so with all those potions, I got from the bag because I'm only room for the bag, not counting everything that we had in the Grumph study. We're down to 1678 gold pieces plus 115 platinum.
You still
So
have
we can
the
still buy a little bit.
5,000 of gems,
Yeah,
too.
plus 5,000 of gems, but those are gems by themselves.
Okay, so say that again. How much gold left?
1678 gold plus platinum. So
115.
total 115.
Just add a 0 to it. Per gold.
So 28 gold.
28. Okay,
That's just from the bag. We haven't
That's-
sold the stuff from Grumph study.
I got you.
Just assume we sold it, though.
Yeah, assume you sold it.
So
Okay,
if we assume
so that was how much?
21,000.
21.
And then assume you sell the gems.
21.
yeah, so we sold the gem, that's another 5,000.
Does anybody want the purple worm poison, or should we sell that too?
I mean, Zach is definitely going to want that poison. Do.
You want 6 of them? Could we get anything? I mean, right now the list value on it is 12,000, but that was also in a timeline that had purple worms, where now we don't anymore. So I don't know if that raises value.
That's why I said 1.5k each instead of 1,000.
Oh,
mean,
okay. Sorry, I misheard
If
you.
you,
Well, it was the list price on purple worm poison is 2,000.
Yeah,
up
that's
the
that's buying price, not selling price.
pick up
Fair
the
enough, okay.
mandolin for Callan if we're going to get him back, which I assume we will. I would pick
No,
up
that's
that
fine.
man.
Don't worry about that.
No, I would get that mandolin for 5,000 gold. That is a steal.
So
That is a
For a guy we
steal.
might not see again.
I mean,
if you're
hope
planning
we
on not
see him.
seeing him again, sell his fucking gem. That's another fucking
Oh,
6,000.
that's just cruel.
No, I'm hoping Callan's at the end of this. But I would buy that mandolin. Honestly, if Callan was here, even outside, that's a lot of spell power in
Where are
one
you
little
seeing
item.
mandolin?
Caneth Mandolin of the Bards
Like a
can only be used by a
free,
bard
Oh! I just saw
free
it. It's
level
rare.
3 cure wounds, a fly,
Yeah. Dispel magic, protection
yeah.
from energy.
Okay, let's buy the mandolin
from-
from Callan.
from Good and
Lightning.
Evil.
And good and evil, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the better ones.
It's not the
Invisibility.
best. I didn't want to put a harp on there because I was like, I couldn't see him with a harp.
No. But yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna buy that, and we're down to 23,828.
Okay. I would
I
say
think we should get the heroisms.
yeah, the 2 heroes in person for sure.
I think we need to get the invulnerability. Sorry, can't
I
speak.
can get both of them.
Words hard.
Two heroism
Yeah.
is just 4,000.
I would get both. I mean, we still got 23 to go.
You know what the potions of invulnerability do?
For 1 minute after you drink this potion, you have resistance to all damage.
All right, good job. Just make sure. All right, I'm just.
I hovered over it to see what it did.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I didn't know if that did that. That's cool.
Oh yeah,
It
if you
did.
hover
Yeah, it
over
does.
it gives you the description.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Oh,
this
that's
is-
cool.
This is
That's-
really cool.
That's dope. Okay, I didn't even know that. Look at that.
Okay, so
Yeah,
we're
that-
saying 2x of the potion of
job, roll 20.
invulnerability.
That's 8,000 for both.
Mhm.
For all
4,000.
all four
Oh
of
yeah,
them.
I got you. 4,000, and then
I'm
we
gonna show you
said
guys
what?
at home what
What
this
was the
looks
other one?
like. You can just
2x of
Wait.
potion of
Mouse
heroism.
over.
Heroism
look at that. You can just scroll over, see what
and
this do.
invulnerability. So
Yeah, what is
those
this?
4 potions total is 8.
What does that spell guard shield do? Oh, look at that. That's cool. You can just mouse over and it just tells you what it
Uh-huh.
does. That's pretty
Yeah,
dope.
that's nice.
It's a pretty awesome item, but that's expensive.
It is
No, I was
awesome.
just
All
talking
right.
about like the they just mouse over and it tells you what it does.
Yeah.
So
You
we're at
just make
15 and
a
28.
little shop.
Yes, Bo, what you want?
What you want?
Anything catching your eye in here?
That staff of charming.
Isabeau needs glasses.
I don't think I saw those listed.
Ooh, staff of charming, yes.
I think the best part about the staff is the fact that if you are charmed,
Yep.
you can be like, nah,
Yep.
you're charmed instead.
Yep. Once a day.
pretty
Nah, you
That is
are.
pretty awesome.
Like you're not going to be charming a lot of demons, but you can be like, no, I don't want to be.
I mean, great for the fight against Grats.
You guys do have an advantage if you do know most of the players involved in what's to come. So there is that. You know what's coming. You know what's gonna happen. Well,
Yeah, I was thinking the staff of withering, but I'm worried now a lot of them are going to have resistance to necrotic anyway.
Necrotic, most likely. Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
not
That's pretty good.
a whole lot. I mean,
I mean, 2d10 necrotic because
It's pretty nice.
That's only DC 15 con save.
I did put it in there for a reason.
Against demons, it's probably not very high.
no, it's
Love
not
a magic
very high.
staff.
The Staff of Charming is by far probably one of the best items.
Yeah, that might be good for me. Staff of charming.
Robe of scintillating colors. Also, keep in mind, you guys do have attunement slots, so I don't know what you are attuned to. So if you are debating an item, you might be losing. You might be having to switch anyways. So if you might be selling something, they might be getting some gold from it. So just a thought. And look at the items in which you have and you're not using. They might be worth something.
I do not much
Yep.
of what he's going to go for. We
What's
honestly don't make very good use of my quartz spell gem. I think all I got on there was bark skin to give to Casmus.
I did a know your enemy on Gratz, didn't I?
I think so.
Yes. You
Yeah, I
did.
know I did one on Zuckmoy. Yeah, I did one on Gratz. So resistance to cold, fire, lightning, immune to poison, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing that is non-magical, charmed, exhaustion, frightened, and poison. So not necrotic.
That's
I don't
interesting.
remember what I told you.
Yeah. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, you did know your enemy on both of them. I'm
Mhm.
kind of curious if any of the demons are probably Orcus would be.
I'll have to go look and see what.
immune
Did you
to
do know your
necrotic.
enemy on grass?
I'm
He
pretty
did.
sure I did because I've got it on my notes right underneath your Zuckmoy. I think it's the only 2 times that I've done it.
Okay. And his was just straight up resistance to piercing, bludgeoning, slashing. Didn't matter if it was magical or not magical.
Oh. I
Okay.
may have just copied that from... No, I didn't have it under Zuckmoy. I may have assumed.
You and your assumptions.
I don't think
But
any of them really hit us with psychic.
I
Poison.
don't have anything for necrotic, so you guys were talking about necrotic damage.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
the only one that would be immune, honestly, would probably be Orcus, if I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're
You
getting
guys have
the
no
Staff
dealings
of
with
Charming.
Orcus, so it's really,
Yeah. That's the only one we really haven't had any really. The Mind Flayers a little bit. I guess that's our closest touch of that.
All right.
Yeah.
No, when
If
Callan comes
Isabel
back,
wants
he's
to give
gonna
up the Gem of Seeing, they'd give you. Isabel, you're no. They'll give you 2,500 gold for the Gem of Seeing if you want to sell it.
If
If
no
you-
one wants it, yeah.
If you want to give up True Sight for 10 minutes, 3 times a day. Be fair, you guys all do have blind sight, except for Zach, out to 10 feet.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're selling that gem.
Yeah. I've already got true sight with the
Mhm.
robe.
Yeah,
The
you can
robe
point
above
out
the
people.
eyes.
Constantly.
So Staff of Charming, 8,000. Sells Gem of Seeing for 2,500. So our gold's back to 10,328.
Yes.
That leaves enough to buy the Staff of Withering. Do we have any other items you're
No.
not attuned to?
What about the spell
The stuff
gem?
the stuff for Withering
Right.
doesn't need a attunement, so
Oh, does it
Oh.
not?
no, it doesn't say it
Oh,
does.
could we get? Do we have enough? Are we getting both stats? You already account
The
for her getting the
courts,
staff of charming 8,000.
they'd probably give you the court's second level attack bonus +9, though. That's a
It's huge.
Well, wait, we said we needed to find diamonds too, right?
They'd probably give you a
Oh, yeah,
2K for
I don't-
the courts if you want.
I don't have any good spells that use attack rolls that I would put in it.
Give it to someone who
Like on the
does.
druid spell list, there
I thought the diamond was just for
that needs
reviving.
has an attunement slot available. I mean,
I've got a
I don't
bunch,
know.
but I don't think Zach's going to be here long. I think once you talk to the Archmage, I think return. So
and I mean, well, then in
I
terms of
hope.
attunement, it needs to be a spellcaster, so it would have to be Chasmus or Jezebel. Do you guys have attunement slots available? Did you want the quartz spell gem?
No, I don't have any available.
They'll give you 2K for it.
yeah, that's good.
You can always get that half plate of poison resistance if you wanted. Although you have resistance to poison already, fungi.
Yeah, I already did. And
Yeah.
I can't imagine that would be a better thing than my +2 studded leather when I already have +4 dex naturally.
Yeah.
So
No.
I can't imagine getting a higher. There we go. I'll say
You get fungi
sell
a wand
off
of lightning bolts.
Yeah.
So,
how many of the purple worm poisons would we want Zach to have versus us selling those off too?
Zach probably wouldn't even use it, honestly. He'd probably take it because it's so rare to Jarlaxle for a promotion. I'm just going to be honest.
Okay, so we want to sell them for another 9,000? Because I don't think anybody's going to apply these things. You said it's got to be slashing or piercing. So
Yeah,
it doesn't
just
work
give-
on my staff. It doesn't
just leave me
work
one.
on
Yeah, give him one.
one.
Okay, give me
Okay,
one.
you can have one.
That's
Yeah.
enough.
Don't
But
we
But it's
want
not going to go well
diamonds?
on the hammer and Chasmus and unless you want to put it on your butter knife.
Now, would
Yes.
that? No, that would
She does.
I couldn't
force
imagine it would work
damage.
on Dawn either because she's a lightsaber. I don't
Yeah,
know
you
how you
can't-
would apply that on Dawn.
You wouldn't.
Yeah.
No. So
Burns it off immediately.
Yeah.
yeah,
Gets
So
up
yes,
to
unless you
money.
want to apply it to the butter knife, I would say they'll
Sell
lend
it?
5 of them for 1,500 apiece.
Yeah, I would sell them. I got one. I'm happy.
1,500 times.
So 7,500.
Yeah, 7,500.
Almost
I don't
back
think
up to
my butter knife
20,000.
does slashing.
Butter knife does force damage.
Of course, yeah.
So we're at 19,828.
Oh, just force.
That's almost enough for a
Well,
potion of
yeah,
cloud
give me the
giant
staff
strength.
withering.
Staff of Withering.
I will say one of you should take the oil of slipperiness because it lasts for 8 hours. I know it takes forever, but it
Okay.
lasts.
Just turns us into that.
You
slippery
oil
guy from
yourself
Family
up.
Guy.
Yep,
You
that's
oil
it.
yourself up.
Yep, that's it.
Freedom of
Oiled up
movement.
death guy? Yes. Or
You
greased up
can't.
death guy.
Freedom of movement for 8 hours is phenomenal.
Okay, but hang on. Just so I'm understanding. We talked about wanting to buy diamonds because diamonds we
Your
revive.
girl's
Yeah.
best friend.
So we need money for that.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, probably should buy diamonds now.
Would you? Yeah, I just before we go crazy spending anything more, how much do we need to buy diamonds? Because coming back from the dead is pretty handy.
Oh, wait, is it what? It's 400 gold minimum?
300.
Or
You
300?
need,
Spell requires
you need 300.
300 gold and diamonds.
One guy roll me 2d6.
There's 12 diamonds here for us to buy.
Nice.
What a bazaar! How bizarre!
Yeah, you
Anyways.
can find 6 diamonds worth 300 gold. Because of your company, they would only charge you 300 gold.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if we need
Diamond.
6, but
I mean,
would
we
feel
got the
comfortable
money.
at 4.
Yeah, if we got the money, I'd buy it. I mean, for
I
1,800,
buy
we
all
still
6
have.
of them.
We're
Yeah.
just under 20. Well, like I said,
We'll also say fungi, you can also now
so
cast
for
5th level spells, so you can also cast reincarnate.
well, I can make this little spell slots I have now. Actually, it's the last one. I only got one until the next time we level. I was going to have.
I'm just saying you don't have
I
to do
mean,
it that day, like, you know.
Yeah, reincarnate doesn't require the same day. What is the material component for that?
I don't know.
Oil's worth 1,000 gold pieces, which is spell consumes.
Okay.
Which
So
that,
we can
that
get
could
some
be
oils.
like, yeah, you could easily find oils worth 1,000 gold.
I mean,
Um,
if you want to pick up the diamonds, because you're going to put one revivify in the gem.
I already got one in charge in there, and I got one left over from all the times we had to verify that last one.
So, I mean, you can always split it up, get 1,000 gold pieces in rare oils, just in case you can't revivify someone.
I would still. I mean, no harm in having plenty. I'd get them
Yeah.
all, get all 6, and then get another 2 sets for reincarnate.
Are you going to take the staff of withering?
I'd like to, just for a little extra touch. If we can use it, so
Yeah, I
Okay.
think you should totally do it.
So we said 6x diamonds at 300,
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
1,800.
that should be another
1,800.
so
18 now.
1,800. Okay.
and then 2,000 for oils.
So
We could
how
do that
many-
twice.
How many oils was that?
2K.
That's 2 sets of oils. That allows me to do it twice.
2 sets.
And
It would take me a couple
yeah,
days
Zabo,
to
do you
do
need
it.
any spell components too?
2x sets of oils for
This
2,000.
is definitely a time if you wanted some like bougie spell components. Like they got the bazaar is definitely up and running pretty well right now. They can
Now what?
do things.
Just to be clear, that oil was 2,000. 2 sets of oil for 2,000.
Yes.
What did I need
total.
for that?
Okay.
Summon aberration.
Once.
Mm,
Okay. So we're at 16,028.
At this point, I could do it. I could summon it. Or like summon elemental.
I need a miniature sword worth 250 gold pieces.
Done. That's a great spell.
I'm upgrading my butter knife.
Yeah,
The
I mean,
mobile butter knife.
one spell component I might need is a pickle, tentacle, and an eyeball in a platinum inlaid vial worth 400 plus gold.
I thought you had one. Didn't you summon aberration before?
Yeah, but I don't see it in my. I guess I lost it somehow. I don't see it in my bag anywhere.
Yeah, you have one. I don't remember. You definitely have
Yeah,
one.
pretty sure, but it's not in my bag anywhere. So I guess I'm
Just write
gonna
it down
add
that you
back.
got one.
Yeah.
You get fungi the staff of withering, so you can do a little extra.
Mm-hmm.
Yuzugo's got the staff of charming. Weller should have the various potions and oils and all that goodies.
And get a potion of fire giant strength.
It's definitely not bad.
Any potions of resistances?
I think fire, but I don't know if any of the demons actually use fire.
Psychic is just psychic damage. It doesn't make you immune to psychic.
There's 2
psychic
poison
effects,
resistance
so-
potions available.
Didn't we kill Zookboy though? So
There
I'm
are
sure
plenty
Poison is
of demons that use
very-
poison.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
poison
Yeah,
is
but
very common.
especially for like you, Isabel, Weller.
I've already got poison resistance. So,
So are we doing the Staff of Withering?
Yeah,
Yes.
give it for fun,
Yeah.
I guess.
one guy wanted it.
Okay.
Highly magical.
So that drops us back down to 5,778.
Okay.
Wow.
And Callan's gonna be happy with the new instrument, considering he lost his.
You got it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it
Go
back.
back. Yeah, but this one's nicer.
I thought he had like a whole special backstory behind that violin.
It's his given to him
does.
by his mother when he was a baby.
This is
Yeah.
mom's.
Oh, this wonderful thing from. Oh shit! What that?
She was playing it when she was giving birth to him.
Probably. That sounds like
Yeah.
a dwarf thing.
Yeah. It was his birthing song. You still got $5,000. You guys want to buy anything for funsies?
Get the potions of poison resistance. And I mean, Dweller, what the heck? You want a potion of fire giant strength? You want to be strength 25?
Oh, that
Crazy.
last one.
An hour?
An hour.
Oh, yeah.
Are you
It's
going
only
to-
two. It's only $2,000.
How many
There's 2 of them.
can any of us be on at any time? Is there a limit?
No. Actually, I
So
think there
full-
might be actually. There is a potion missability chart.
Make a ruling on that one, but I mean, load up Weller on strength, heroism, and vulnerability, and watch him go.
Yeah, there is a
Okay.
potion missability where some things can take effect if you drink multiple
So-
potions.
I just put in there what our current buy list is. Starting under the total gold 5778, ending at total gold remaining 5778. So we see what we've bought so far.
There's a chance that things happen.
How many can you safely have on at one time?
Yes.
Mhm. Noted.
The greatest chance is yes, they
Okay. Slim chance some sort of backfire.
I mean, the only thing with
And there's a
the
slim chance that,
fire
like, it's gonna
giant
get better.
strength is it what changes my strength to 25?
yeah, you get
Uh-huh.
plus 2 to every attacks and damage.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because my strength is already 20.
Yeah.
What's the point of them making it odd numbers when you do the potion like that? Like, what? Why?
It mattered back in the day. It doesn't matter now.
Did back in the day though.
Back in first edition,
In
and
second.
and advanced, second edition, it mattered. But now it does not. Those numbers mattered. 19 strength mattered a ton.
So
Why?
much.
For those
'Cause
of us that aren't steeped in D&D lore, why did it matter?
18 meant you had to roll percentile, and your strength was 18 if you're a fighter, ranger, or paladin. 18 over 1 to 100. 1 to 50 was like, okay, I had an 18 strength. That's cool. 18 was like very close to a 19, but who's going to roll a 00? But 19 strength took you to like, you could break like bend bars and break gates
Yeah.
and things like that. Was super
Like a Goliath.
high. Yeah, you just be like, I'm breaking out of this jail, no problem.
Yeah.
Huh.
How are you? Yeah, they had all kinds of different little
And like
nuances.
only magic, like that's why gloves of ogre strength were like yeah, you need those to get a strength of 19, and that was like dope.
There were no races that really gave you +1 to strength except for some of the monstrous ones, but they had a lot of
Yeah,
limitations when you
like
played
the
them.
half giant of like Dark Sun.
Dark Sun. Well, Dark Sun stats were weird. You could have stats up to 20.
We're getting off topic here. All right, what you
Let's
got?
go.
5,000 gold. Buy some shit.
What else you want?
Shit or get off the pot.
5,000 gold.
What? The only thing I see with does Weller already have poison resistance?
I have the Necklace of Adaptation, which
Okay, yeah, it
gives me
does
advantage in saving throws against poison conditions. So not poison resistance, but I can't
'Cause-
be poisoned.
Yeah, I mean there is
honestly, I would imagine he's going to be the one.
there
He
is
should
the
be one of the
halfway
ones
of
drinking
poison
the potion
resistance.
of invulnerability.
He's got
Time
full. He's
comes.
got full plate of fire resistance.
Okay,
which
yeah,
is,
if he's
which
got
is
full
better.
plate, yeah.
We're not changing his art now.
Yeah, the potion, the potion of invulnerability. That's I definitely want one of those because that's kind of that's what I'm thinking. Ace in the hole. Like if we get into the shit and I need to get up and do some damage quickly without dying immediately.
You want the potions of fire resistance, the potions of poison resistance.
Yeah,
Poison,
I'll take
yes.
that. I mean, if you want to go, how many potions of fire? How much more?
There's 2 of
Resistance?
each. They're 200 gold each.
Oh, get 'em.
That's 800 gold for 2 potions of fire resistance, 2 potions of poison resistance.
That sounds really good.
Potion of psychic resistance could be useful. And it's 3
Oh,
there's 3 of them with 200 gold each.
That's potential.
Yeah, might as well grab them. I mean, we got
Yeah, I was
money.
gonna say, might as well just grab those 3 at 600 gold.
And do you want a potion of fire giant strength? Or do you want 2? I don't know if you got money for that now. You got enough for 1.
I mean, 2 doesn't want 25 strength.
I think only one. I mean, any reason you don't want a Weller? You're the only one of us right now who attacks with.
I mean, I'll take it. I'm just looking at, like I said, the changes the strength to 25 versus what I'm already at a natural with 20.
It just gives you bonuses. It doesn't. It's just drinking a potion. It's just like, hey, I've got +2 to everything.
+2 attack, +2 damage.
Yep, that's pretty much it. And athletics, and strength saves.
But you deal our most damage, so it probably makes most sense for you to be able to have the best chance of hitting.
You could buy 2 and give 1 to Fungi too.
Yeah, we got enough for 2 of them.
Yeah, but I don't really use strength. I mean, my attack strength comes out of
Or you could give 1 to Callan.
using
Then.
Shillelagh. Yeah, oh, you true. Gallon would make the most next sense.
So we want 1 or 2.
Might as well get 2. We got the money.
The money. Go for it.
And then
Hey, grab
that's
the
about
potion
it.
of growth. Then do we already grab the growth one as well?
We get the potion of growth?
No, you didn't. You got money.
Yeah,
Get it.
grab for 200. Grab it.
Yeah,
Get it.
grab the potion. So now we're at 178.
You got 178 gold. That's enough to get a good meal and a good inn.
There we go.
After all that shopping and getting decked out and probably spending the good portion of, I don't know, like
Wait,
probably
put
the
that-
evening haggling and bartering with various vendors in the bazaar. The hour grows
Hey,
late.
now, yeah.
This fun guy?
I was gonna say we have figured out how much we're gonna buy. We still have to figure out how we're gonna distribute so that they're on our persons when the time comes.
This is very true.
Anyone thoughts?
I mean, give Willer anything he doesn't have resistance to because he's going to be right there. Same with you. Anyone who's going to be up front, make sure they have all the heroism and vulnerability.
Do you guys want to do it now, or do you want to do it on our break, like before we come back?
We can do it on the break.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
you spent time haggling, you have the things in your pockets. You know you're not going into battle. You'll divvy these things up when you get a rest. You know you probably will get lodgings later. Zach has to report things to someone later as well. But you do know you have a meeting that has been put off most of the day. Something that has been probably perhaps put off for a little bit too long. Maybe. Who knows? A meeting with the matron mother of House Banray. Are you putting it off any longer? Or are you hoping to get some rest first?
I wouldn't
I
be mad at a
mean,
rest.
Yeah, I probably should get some rest before we
Um,
march in because most of it, a lot of us are bloodied and everything. So,
wait, is she expecting you? Like, I wasn't clear on that.
I mean, not entirely expecting us, but we're told to go.
You were told to go?
Yeah, that'd probably be a good thing to pay a visit.
Sooner, like now. I wouldn't sleep before going. She might find it offensive, and there's only one
If-
female in the group that she would even bother considering.
Well, if you think that's what's best.
I mean, I've never met her. I only have heard the stories.
Even if we're all bloodied, doesn't look really good. At least a little.
No, she's not going to care. How does Yisabel look? I'll look at Yisabel. How bad is she hurt?
Fucked up.
We should clean her up.
At least a little short rest.
You guys have had time to get, like, whatever, cleaned up or whatever.
Get a short rest.
Yeah, absolutely. You've had a meal and drinks, absolutely. You can stop by Yezebo's house. It's on the way, kind of. In a roundabout way.
Okay.
Sure.
Um,
You don't have to actually roll for
Ooh.
sure. You're not going to have I don't.
yeah.
But I'm saying, like,
No,
I
we
don't-
just want it cleaned up.
Yeah. I don't really. Yeah. Like, you don't have to. Like, I wasn't. That's why I was saying, like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Zach would just inform and be like, No one should talk about Yuzabo unless spoken to. I don't know her feelings on devils as opposed to demons. Yeah, best just be quiet. Kneel immediately.
I ain't gonna kneel.
Do as you wish. I'll look to Ellie. I would advise kneeling.
Yeah, I'm aware of the customs.
I'll just match what you guys are doing. Oh, okay.
Yeah, usually stay knelt until she says you can rise. You know the customs. I'm not worried about it. I'm sure you've informed them of them as well. We should go now that everyone's rested.
And Yezebo, you probably never had a actual audience with the matron mother, but you've definitely heard stories.
Mhm.
It's an experience. Some people definitely are changed by it. Others are intimidated. Most people are often just quiet about the experience. But yeah, stopping by Yezebo's house, getting a little freshened up, and heading to the actual estate of House Banray. Where's the map at? There's the map. You can kind of see where it's at there. It's the south east corner. Stretching, obviously, the biggest, most luxurious, out of the way space. It's a vast web of heavy metallic strands forming this kind of fence around this sprawling compound of structures laid out on this plateau. It sits raised with a great view atop Minzubrensen's great cavern. Dozens of massive stalagmites and stalactites carved into shapes of towers, girded with balconies, walkways, all with delicate looking ramps and bridges connecting and intertwining. Entire compound lit with blazing light and pale shades of violet, green, and blue. And you've seen plenty of drow within the city. You've seen plenty of soldier drow within the city. You see dozens of drow warriors stationed on the overlooks and walkways, ever vigilant as you approach. There would be about 6 guards visible. Casmus, you would see about half a dozen other invisible ones nearby with trained crossbows on each of you. At the kind of main gate as you approach. A male would very well dressed, but still militaristic. It would be Yezebo of House Duguia.
Duragru.
Yes.
Yes.
We have been expecting you, along with your companions.
Yes. Thank you.
You'll need to be taking your weapons.
Of course.
I start pull out my crossbow, pull out my dagger, pull out the 7 other daggers I have, the short sword off my back. Make sure I got them all.
And notably, he doesn't say this towards Yezbo. Like, when he says your weapons, he looks towards everyone else. Like, he's not taking anything off of Yezbo. Like, the guards move around towards Zach, Casmus, and Fungi, and Weller to strip you all of most of your weapons. And they would leave you with, like, one to allow you to feel comfortable. So Weller, they would probably leave you with... What weapons do you have, Weller?
I believe I've got my glaive, Senor Splaticus, and my crossbow.
They leave you with your glaive. That's an appropriate weapon. And Zach, they let you have a short sword, if you have one. Unless you have a dagger, that's also appropriate, especially the fancy one.
I'll keep the fancy dagger.
Yeah. Fungi, they'd probably let you keep your walking stick. Casmus, do you have any weapons?
He's got a dagger, a tentacle rod, and rod of the pack keeper, but the pack keeper he's not really gonna attack with it.
They would probably hold on to the rod of the tentacle rod. Let you keep the dagger. And they would make note of the tentacle rod and look towards Yezebo as they collect it. I see you are sharing. I guess he keeps the others in line.
Yes.
We will be taking you all the way. Small escort. I hope you are up for the walk. It is several stairs. Will your whole companions be accompanying you?
Yes. I think that would be fine.
Very good. Well, if you will follow me, remember to mind your manners, and I don't need to say anything that isn't already obvious. She's expectant, and yes, he smiles and nods. Do not disappoint her. Do not approach her
Absolutely
throne unless she says to. You follow Elise. They will take you in.
All right, thank you.
Your belongings of your companions will await out here when you return.
Absolutely.
And like when they do kind of like they have obviously clocked every single item that you've had. Like they probably did even clock your bags of holding, all of your newly acquired items, everything except for like they probably clocked everything on Yezbo, but they didn't. They left her alone. She's of a house, and she's also female. But going into the compound, you're only let in by a group of 4 drow, and even Casmus, you wouldn't see anything other than these 4. However, there would be these silvery, steel-looking spider webs all around the edges of these walkways, and it's almost like pavilion-like exterior, interior half walkways. You'd go in and out of buildings, and eventually into the main hall. It'll be lit more by these blues and purples. Soft but stark at the same time. Would have this kind of feeling of cold and just, I don't want to say uninviting, but yeah, I would probably uninviting is probably the best way to describe it. It's cold, it's uninviting, it's harsh, yet beautiful. There is something delicate about it. You would be led up stairs of marble with silvery handrails, and it might be some of the more delicate and beautiful kind of stonework and metalwork that you've seen in Menzoberranzan. Seeing other larger chambers going up and up and up the stairs. You'd be led up to the 4th floor, where there would be 4 more guards standing. These 4 guards standing at a large double door, with hallway outstretching either side. But at the top of the stairs, this foyer, these 4 guards, they definitely seem elite, is how I would describe them. They are at attention. They look at you, but they don't give any sort of indication that, like, I would kind of like Buckingham Palace guards, those guys. That sort of staunch, sort of, we're here. But you can kind of get the feeling like they could jump at any moment. But there's statuesque feeling about them. You would see what looks to be sort of a narrow machete-like scimitars at their sides, and spider-like shields strapped to their arms. All of them have their hair in the same sort of like ponytail bun. It's like a half bun. But the doors are what really grab your attention. These massive spiderweb doors. At the center would be 2 beautiful, ornate amethyst spiders. Dark amethyst spiders for handles. One of the guards approaches, turns to you. If you are ready, she'll see you. Gives you a moment.
I just push down my vest and straighten it out. I think we're ready.
Hang in your head. As ready as we're gonna be.
There is a marker to approach to. Stop there.
Of course.
We'll be at the base of the stairs. And then bow. You will be alone with her. but you will not be alone.
As I assumed.
And he goes to open the door. And as he goes to reach, the door's open already. And you would see a massive, massive throne room. Huge chamber. It's essentially taking up the majority of this floor. Most marble, dark, very similar to Gromp's chamber, but larger. Less knick-knacky, more stark. Spiderweb kind of trimmings along the areas. But they're not real spiderwebs. They're more those silvery threads that are just kind of almost make you think of like as if the cobwebs have been pulled up delicately, strands and like tangled up purposefully into the corners and the where the floor meets the walls and where the walls meet the ceiling, and a little bit on the edges of the walls, every now and then on the floors. Delicate marble, which is more marbled of purples and a little bit of yellows and blues. However, her throne that she sits upon, a good 20, 30 feet up, would be a single black sapphire, large diamond set into it. Arms of the throne shedding this sort of dark blue light. And something about 60 or so feet in is where she is atop. The stairs would start a good 40 feet in. I'd say 30 feet in. The chamber itself is probably 60 feet wide, 80 feet deep. It looks to be, as you start to walk in, it's hard to tell the actual height of the ceiling in here. Probably goes up to the whole spire, some 100 or so feet. Looks like spider webs are the entire ceiling, but maybe it's higher than 100 feet. The silver kind of makes it harder to ascertain. And you expect her to be wearing some regal crown. Perhaps wearing... You've seen drow priestesses wear white often. Quenthel Bainray is wearing a dark black, almost leathery dress that almost looks like it's marbled itself. It almost looks, I don't want to say, yeah, I would say leather sort of textured with brass trimmings. Like brass on the shoulder, kind of not epaulets, but smaller, just rings around the shoulders and around the wrists. More simple than you anticipated. Although there is some fine detail around the stomach and probably around the hips. And I wouldn't call it a crown so much as... What is that kind of thing that like the Scarlet Witch wears? It's like a on top, sits on
Tiara?
top of the face. That's not quite a tiara. It sits on the front top of the face, but it goes up. It's almost a crown. What is that called?
Laurel?
What'd you say?
The laurel.
No, it's on the front. The laurel's on the back. I guess
Yeah,
it is a
goes-
sort of crown. It is like a tiara or a crown, but it's a very specific type,
Mhm.
a headdress. Oh, it's called a wimple. It's a type of wimple. That's interesting. But yeah, it's kind of like goes up into almost a crown, but it's also dark. It's black. It's almost bat-like. Stretches back and it almost holds her very late 80s. I don't want to say very big hair, but her hair is up a little bit from her head and back loose. It's not in a ponytail. It's not dressed in any sort of way. Her hair is just down and it's up and maybe teased a little bit. She's probably definitely older, but not showing it. You can tell she's wise. Her skin is a dark purple, almost a, I wouldn't say mauve, but almost like a very, very dark plum colored with red eyes. And she sits very relaxed in her throne, legs crossed, just ever so relaxed as you enter.
I will walk up to the mark and kneel. I'm not gonna say anything yet.
I'll follow suit and kneel and stay knelt. Bow, deep bow and kneel and put my hand down.
Head bow.
Door would eventually shut behind you, seemingly of its own volition. You might see a glow from the throne. Everyone follows to the mark, and Casmus, I know you said you weren't going to kneel. Do you kneel?
No, he doesn't.
Give me a wisdom saving
And
throw.
he's flying. He's not a. He's hovering.
You're
he's not a.
flying?
Well, he's hovering. He's
Excuse
not
me?
going to be. Yeah, he doesn't.
Excuse me?
God.
He's going to be hovering just a few feet off the ground. He's not going to be walking.
You're using your wings in here?
Oh yeah, he doesn't care.
As
Oh.
soon as you enter, then, as soon as you flap your wings once, a guard would say from behind you, I wouldn't. Do you continue?
He would. I mean,
Now I can see why you
He's
wanted
got
that
his
short
thing.
rest.
he's got his wing. You might as well.
You would
Use
hear
him.
in your head, grovel. Give me a wisdom saving throw. It will be at disadvantage.
Nine is definitely going to be a fail. And which do I have left on those? Yeah, I got one left, so we're gonna try it. A D10. Let's see if that's gonna help us a little bit.
It won't.
18.
DC is a lot higher than 19.
Yeah. Probably is.
As you get 5 feet in the door, as everyone else is in front of you, Casmus, you automatically drop to your knees and kneel. No one else hears a thing once the door is shut behind you. you would hear the words grovel. It doesn't sound like they were coming from her. She didn't even move.
Yeah, I'm falling behind Isabeau as I look over. I'm like, just, and I stay a foot behind Isabeau, and I stay knelt.
Yeah, I guess Weller would probably take a suit next to Zach behind Yesbo and Neil.
And there is kind of a path to walk towards. There's a mark near the base of the stairs. Does Casmus eventually get up?
He tries to.
It only lasts for a round.
Yeah, he's gonna get up, but he's not gonna. He's gonna stand on his 2 feet.
Do you follow suit?
He's gonna lower his head, but he's not gonna get on his knee again.
You will hear
Like
the
the
command
others.
once more as you approach. How's Fungi doing? I'll need a wisdom
I
saving
would
throw at
probably
disadvantage, Casmus.
kneel behind the Drow party members.
Fair
Well,
enough.
not in line with them, but watching and following their suit.
Casmus, you are forced to your knees once more. Thank you for coming to see me. It has been quite a taxing day. Now, you've been in the city for, it would seem, hours at this point. Tell me, you came here to discover how to root out demons, was it?
That was our initial journey to the city.
And what have you discovered?
That there was a cause for the demons. So I brought you proof.
No. What do you believe the cause to be?
I'm not sure what to make of it, so I don't have my own opinions. But I brought you a spell book with a spell to summon demons. And it was found in Gromp's inner sanctum.
By whom?
Myself.
And who gave you permission to go into Grumpf's sanctum?
Didn't ask for permission. We were following a lead. And I apologize if that was presumptuous.
You didn't think to ask for permission from perhaps someone who could give it.
I'd bow lower and I say, "You're absolutely right."
Where did you find this lead?
What would she say? I'll tell her I went to the library and saw a vision of a big explosion from a spell and came here to figure it out.
You all would see a circle appear around you,
Mhm.
as a blue glow would appear on the throne. She would kind of motion her hand, like everyone to give me a charisma saving throw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
This one is just a straight roll, not it.
All right,
Yeah, but I got a +10. I still got a fucking nat
Okay.
1.
For the next little bit, everyone is compelled to tell the truth, should you speak anything. Easy breezy.
Yep.
You saw a vision at the library.
I did.
And these are your own thoughts. You said they were not your own. Whose thoughts were they?
Would I know who I saw the vision through?
No. That's not what she's asking, though.
Oh. Then I'm confused.
She's more asking about the lead. She's
Oh.
kind of asking, who do you work for? And without, in so many words.
I am a free agent.
Is that what you think?
For now.
Who helped you get inside of Grump's sanctum?
Jarlaxle.
You see this look of both detest and like, of course, like kind of come over her face. Like, she's not going to say as much, but her face says it all. So you went into Grump's and into Sorcerer.
Into Sorcerer. Into the tower. Into his room. Into the inner sanctum. Found his... well, a picture of his grimoire. Then had to go locate his grimoire. But my thoughts were, if I came here with an idea and a thought, you would tell me to go prove it anyway. So I was trying to be proactive.
Did you not think that you would have had permission? I do not want
Since
to
I'm
see
being-
a scandal happen in my city.
Since I'm being honest, I am very much interested in the magical arts, and I just wanted to touch his grimoire. And if I came here first, you might have not sent me. You might have taken care of it yourself. Maybe I was a bit selfish.
We had already
wanting to find it.
sent individuals to see and search, yet they had found nothing. So it would show that you are at least more capable than some of the casters in Sorcea.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
This is not forgiveness.
No, of course not.
What do you plan to do with this evidence?
Well, I was hoping I could reverse engineer the spell and send all the demons back to their plane of existence.
And in what manner of speaking would you do this? Do you have such capabilities to undo what the greatest archmage that Menso Berenson has ever seen has done? Has supposedly done?
My hope is that I could figure it out. Kind of laughs at herself. She goes, I am somewhat capable, maybe not as grand as an archmage.
Give me a persuasion check, Yazabo. This is mostly a vibe check.
Let's get the vibe. Okay.
Okay. What do you have to say about your companions?
They're great. I trust them. We've been through a lot.
Do you trust them to do the right thing?
Yes.
What would you do if they did the wrong thing?
Thanks for a minute. Probably have to kill them.
She thinks for a minute. And do you plan to stay in the city?
No. Because I want to draw as many demons to wherever I'm at. to banish them, and I don't want to cause any more harm to this great city.
I will leave the punishment of yours up to you.
Thank you, High Lady.
You should be wary of those that come from the hells.
I just nod.
Loth has been testing us in these days. And we have been enduring. She has sent these demons. Testing. If you think you are the right hands, then I can trust that you will keep Grump's spell far away from Menso parents. There is a tense moment where she thinks about you guys. How many have you mentioned this grimoire to?
Isabel will count on her fingers everybody in the party. Jarlaxle, Vizarin. She's just counting in her head, not mentioning any names. 7?
Who besides those that are in this room and Jarlaxle?
Isabel will slump down and she goes. She tries to not say his name. Vizarin?
Severe?
Yes.
He's alive.
As far as a few days ago. Or whenever I talked to him last.
Huh. An inconsequential mage, by any right. He isn't in the city, is he?
No, no, no.
Good. Is there anything else you would like to unburden yourself with? Or me?
Is there any- I can't think of anything, so Jezebel will say no, there's nothing else.
I'll speak in Isabel's head. We should mention the demons we've already dispatched.
Jezebel's like, she's thinking in her head, even though no one can hear her. She didn't ask me. But she'll say, if it may please you, I do have several demons that we have already dispatched, if you would wish to know.
I wish a great many things. Knowledge is one of them, yes. So please, share.
I will tell her about defeating Zuckmoy, and we fought Gratz, and who was the one in the gemstone?
Razorblue.
Razorblue.
Yeah, because you did technically kill him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will need to ensure that, and you can, her voice does get a little louder. She sits up a little more authoritative in this moment. I will need to ensure that you will speak of none of this to anyone other than the parties that are already involved. The
course.
penalty will be, of course, treason. You will be dealt with differently. Your men will be killed. You will be stripped of all properties and your house.
Understood.
You do so willingly. She almost smiles at that.
I have a question in my inflection when I say yes.
I guess she'll know if you do it unwillingly or not. And she says this loud enough to where it is almost, you can all feel it's directed towards each of you. Should any of you speak of any of this to anyone other than the parties that are already involved, or act in a way yeah, should leave it at that. Should any of you speak in a way, speak about this to anyone other than the parties that are already involved, there will be a price to pay. And she grips both sides of her throne. A purple light would glow around each of you. You can choose to make a saving throw if you'd like. But it is I think it's a wisdom save.
Okay.
I'll fail it.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to try.
You will know if you do try.
No.
It is a charm condition, so if that matters to you.
And
Guess I
just
won't
because
try if she's going to know.
we're gonna do the one of my last.
You just said you used your
D10.
last one, Casmus.
No. I said I was gonna look how much I got left. I had 3 left, so now I've got 2. That's gonna be my last one after this. Let's give him last one after this. So 25. Now I only got 1 left.
I'm going to choose to fail it.
Casmus is the one who passes. Casmus, give me a deck save.
$11.
I'm pretty sure it's a deck save, right? Might have to make an attack roll. I'll double check. Yeah, deck save.
So yeah, it's an 11. The deck save.
A green beam of light shoots out towards you as you take 62 points of force damage.
He goes down.
As Casmus turns to dust. In an instant. As he's just a pile of dust.
Out of character. Can you reincarnate dust?
Don't know.
I don't think you need the body.
I don't know if you do or not. We'll look into that. But in a moment, just a flash, green light shoots out. You all feel this connection. Some of you choose to resist. Casmus succeeds in resisting, feeling like he gets one over. And you can see in her face, well, actually you probably don't because all of you are probably have your heads down for a moment, or maybe you might look up for a brief moment, but you do see her. Those of you who do look up see a look of judgment, a look of say disappointment.
Mhm.
And that's where we're going to take our little 5-10 minute break. So,
Oof.
stay tuned, folks.
Ooh.
Hope you guys didn't put everything in Casmus's bag.
Not often got anything. Take only put the gold. Which
The
for like
leftover
178 left.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
We'll
would have
find
taken
out.
whatever.
Uh,
Whatever.
Either way, stay tuned, stick around. We'll be back here in a minute.
See y'all shortly.
All right, folks. Welcome back. Last we left off, our troop, is having a heart-to-heart, a one-on-one, tete-a-tete, with Penthel Banray, the matron mother of House Banray, discussing what they had discovered, the grimoire of Gromph Banray, and that he had supposedly used it to bring about this incursion of demons. Things had gone okay-ish in the discussion. There were a couple times that Asmus had pressed his luck. And in the end, she had cast a sort of a spell on you all. A geas. It kind of made it to where you all wouldn't be able to, or you could, but there would be consequences were you to speak about these events to anyone that didn't already know about them. Asmus unfortunately resisted the urge, resisted the spell with all of his might, and in doing so, contracted her ire as a green beam of light shot out from her throne. And as the light faded, all that remained of Casmus was a pile of ashes. Without skipping a beat, Quenthel continues. Well, I think This has been rather productive. You should take the book, the grimoire, and get it out of the city. Do your spell far away from here. And I trust you will be keeping an eye on your friends, and I would be most intrigued to hear about the failed wizard. Divya.
Yes.
This has been rather illuminating. Don't get too wrapped up in the spider's web. There are more than one widows out there. Looking for a meal. She would kind of resume her previous lounging state. Thank you all for joining me in this hour.
Thank you for having us.
The door would...
Tele-
Go on, Zach.
I was going to say telepathically, I'd send a message to Isabel. You know, you could marry Devere and he would be part of your house. At that point, he would not be an outcast. And he would be under your control.
Ysabeau just gets a sneer on her face, like,
I don't know. Yesba was kind of into him, wasn't she?
Well, Zach doesn't know that, but he's just thinking about the power play.
Oh,
here
no.
that-
Yeah, this is above
Yeah.
board. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was kind of into him.
But the door would swing open. It would be... You just hear the air kind of like a sealed coffin opening up. Not creaking, not stone crunching, but just that air unsealing.
I'd wait for Ysabeau to leave, and then I would stand and give a gracious bow.
Ysabeau would come up from her kneeling position without, like, fully standing and keeping her head bowed, and she would turn and follow, and as she passed everyone, she's like, "Come along!" She beelines it for the door.
Yes, mistress.
Ysabeau will stop and turn with her head bowed. May I take the dust? And she'll point to where Casmus was standing.
It's just like a little mark with the ashes would be slowly starting to drift up as the door opened, but they would still be mostly settled. Or the ashes of a demon or devil, sorry. The ashes of a devil truly important to you? If so, it matters not. Not like you can do anything with them.
No, but he was a companion on my trip. So it's more sentimental.
Perhaps you should choose your sentiments more carefully.
Absolutely.
She doesn't say yes and she doesn't say no.
I don't look at her, and I slowly start towards it, and I just sweep him up into a couple of, like, empty, like, in my alchemy tools, like, some bottles. So he's not, like, rummaging around in a pouch. She's got some glass bottles that she puts them into. Awkward 3 minutes of her sweeping.
Yeah. You would hear in your head, actually, she might not. Would the rest of you leave, Jezebel outside? Or would you stay with
No.
her?
Oh yeah, stick around.
Okay.
I would be helping her
Okay.
get the ashes up. I'd immediately start. As soon as I saw her go for it, I would, and she got a glass vial. Allow me, my lady. And start immediately, like, brushing them into the vials for her.
He seems unintrigued by this whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just bored of it, honestly.
I would try to do it very quickly.
Mhm.
Like, get out of there.
Mhm.
And I'm quick, fast, and dexterous, so I could probably do it much
And you
faster.
probably didn't see it before, but there would be a small table kind of tucked beside, down in the shadows of her throne, where she would pull up a glass. Like a dark chalice almost. Not quite like a super fine chalice, but like a nice crystal glass. Probably some wine in it. She'll sip it and watch without a word.
Once I get done, I will bow to her again.
All right, let's go. I say to Zach in a little bit of a demeaning tone.
Yes, mistress.
As you leave, the doors would shut behind you. The 4 original elite guard are still there, but the 4 who led you there would still be there, waiting attentively, not as serious as the elite guard, but they are still there, waiting in the foyer. Just give a nod. We're ready to escort you out if you're ready to leave.
Our business here has concluded. Thank you.
Of course. It seemed it was an eventful meeting.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure she can conjure another devil if needed. They are male, right? The guards?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, all the guards here are male.
Where there's one devil, you can always get more.
Hopefully the bindings are a little more pleasant.
I like how it is about. That's a good idea. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that in her head. That's a good idea. Next devil you summon, you should put stricter bindings on. I didn't know
Isabel
you-
just coughs audibly and walks to the guard and say, "Please, we are ready."
Yes, right this way, of course. No, lead you out the same way you came. It is a lengthy walk, of course. A good, 10-15 minute walk through the winding corridors. Just as beautiful as you left it, but it did seem dangerous before. Now there's this... Can't help but perhaps feel even more dangerous. Every little sliver of silver, little glare of light, or darken of shadow in the house just kind of hints at something that would be there. Something doesn't... untrustworthy. Yet still tasteful. Still beautiful. Still delicate. And not gaudy. Maybe a little bit. Like an 80s tasteful. Which are definitely born of the 80s, I feel like.
Mhm.
It's all the purple.
Mm-hmm. And the big hair.
The big hair. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say the big hair.
But you are let out. You would get Cadmus's tentacle rod back.
Yeah.
Isabel will keep that for now.
Fair enough. You're given your instruments back. You're free to do what you want among the city of Menzoberranzan. Once more.
I'd ask Weller. First I'd ask Isabeau and Weller. Well, let's go to a safe house. I think we need to be in contact with the boss.
Fair enough.
That's what I kind of imagine her. I think that actually might be her.
Was that a Dragloth?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, didn't she have a Dragloth? I don't know. I didn't read a lot of the later books.
She probably has a few. Yeah, I think that actually is her.
But
that
once
kind
we
of-
get
Shit,
to
hang on. Weather wants to go back.
I'd be like, that's
Very simply dressed, like I said. Like, it's not
that's
understated.
you want to go back. Why? I'd ask in your head.
Weather didn't say that. Weather agreed with you.
Weller didn't look at her in the meeting room. He just saw a painting of her on the way out.
That's
Yeah,
true.
my head was down the entire time, so.
Yeah.
Didn't realize that was her.
Is this what she looked like?
Oh,
Oh, shit.
Once we get to a secure location, I immediately want to wait for Jarlaxle. talk to someone and send word for him.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, you killed how many demons?
Killed is a strong word. We dispatched of them.
Send them back to the abyss. How many did you send back?
3.
3.
Well, 2.5. 1 ran away. We're almost there.
1 ran away. You destroyed 1.
One's in a gem. Well, 1.75.
Right, we got credit. So you have 1 trapped.
Yes.
On you. You keep it on you.
I don't
No,
know.
it's on me.
It's on
Oh, yeah,
you.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you didn't tell her that.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No.
No.
She would have taken that shit
Is it-
right off you.
Right off you. Yeah. Do you need it, or are you going to put it somewhere safe?
I mean, it seems to be pretty safe. It's in one of my pouches.
Okay.
I've had it for a little while now. It was kind of a trapped in the gemstone. We realized what it was. I was the only one that touched it. I put it in my belt, and probably no one should touch it, and I don't want to touch it again type situation. Very common.
I completely understand.
Yeah. You can easily find the safe house where Jarlaxle can easily be found. He's not one to... He is busy these days, but he's not terribly busy. He's honestly... His company's busy, but they're kind of making... You would know, Zach. They're making money.
Yep.
So he can easily be called upon. But yeah, he would find you at some point later in the evening as you guys are resting, licking your wounds from the day, talking things over about the demons and your talk at House Banray. Well, does everything go okay?
Fine,
Yeah.
okay.
She killed the
Okay for
devil.
me.
Well, there's, did you succeed in the accomplishment that you meant to succeed in? That is okay.
It's a fine success. You might notice there's one of us missing.
The devil.
Ah, oui. Cambion.
He disrespected her and did not make it out.
Disrespect to whom?
Quinto.
Well, to be fair, he did make it out. He's just a pile of ashes and
I shake the
collection of
bottle of
vials
ash.
now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of,
Okay. Don't, just summon him again, or
he wasn't a summons.
I do not understand all of your magics, but that is okay.
It's okay.
No use crying over spilled devils, eh?
Right, I haven't cried yet. Speaking of friends, and I'll hold up a gem with Callan in it. Do you know where
That is a
we could
magnificent. Zach,
get
did you
Callan?
did you see this? That is a
Yeah, our
perfect
friend's
gem in there.
trapped.
Oh wow.
Do you see him? And I like shake it around.
There is a little person in there. Oh, that is
Yeah.
Oh, that is the little dwarf.
Yeah.
I saw him earlier with you.
Uh-huh.
He was the singer. Or
Yes.
Stones or something.
Its own song, yes.
Well, that was it, yeah.
Do you know anybody that could
I
get
bet
him
he
out?
is having the best time in there. Not
I
just
don't
like,
think so.
I bet his voice echoes, or... It's the best trap if I've ever seen one. I look at these, I've never seen such a beautiful gem.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Although it would be better if there wasn't a dwarf in there.
Right.
What was the question? I'm sorry, I missed it. I was distracted by the beauty of the gem.
That's okay. We need him out.
Have you tried smashing the
Someone-
gem?
Hoping to keep Jim, but no, have not tried
That would be
smashing it.
probably astute. It looks like it's probably worth a good, if I had to guess, a few thousand gold.
Yeah.
I would buy it from you if you would like.
You can, but I need him out of it.
That is fair. I would suggest a wizard. I happen to know one.
Would they be willing to help?
I don't know. Are you willing to help?
Yeah, maybe tomorrow.
All right. It looks like I have my best wizard on the case.
Aw, you do love me.
Love is such a strong word.
She laughs at his uncomfortableness.
I've used it one or twice.
Okay, that's fine.
I see you have a gem with a dwarf in it. I see you have a pile of ashes. I see you have gotten into contact with Zakandrin.
Mhm.
Yet there's no discussion about the actual job at hand.
Look around. Is there anyone around?
I'd be some guys like in the back.
You need a quiet room.
I'll notice if they are.
No, we need a quiet room. I'll explain to him telepathically. We are Geist. You can't divulge any information involved in it.
Oh, that. She is. Cannot blame her. Hey. When you go make rounds, I think I saw some troublemakers by the brothel. You know the one. Yes. The very well endowed one. That one. You see two drow in the back, just kind of like get up and leave.
All right, now we're free to discuss everything.
So, I take it she... Okay, go on. Discuss.
He let us keep the book and told us to go far away to do the spell. Pretty much it. I did mention your name.
And was she mad?
He was not mad. She didn't say anything.
More of like
She looked
not surprised.
not surprised. A small grimace.
But the
Yeah.
grimace is a surprise, so it is a little surprise. It is good. Keep on toss. Might take a little way to the business. We'll be alright.
She also knows that Vizarin Devere is still alive.
I don't think she cares about Vizarin as much as
No.
I think she thinks he is small fry. I think he is more trouble than she believes.
Well, he's on her radar. He has heard he is alive.
Oh yes, we need drinks as well. And I'll go grab a bottle of wine and glasses for everybody.
Drinks?
Of course. What is as a success, no?
An excellent success.
Yeah, excellent. That's it is a success.
We're alive after meeting the Chosen of Loth, and
Well, not all of us.
Not all of us made it.
you have such attachment to a devil. I don't understand it.
He's please stop. He's not a devil,
Oh, you.
or at least he didn't start out as
I
one.
thought she was concerned about the dwarf in the gym.
I am, but that was not part of the success or failure of going to House Banray.
Got to keep my head and meet them
Oh,
most powerful.
I believe
woman
the
in
success
city.
is about getting the grimoire. That was the
Yes.
important part. We are successing. No?
Yes.
Yes, that is success.
A great
Which we have.
success.
Yes, great success.
I agree. I don't. What are your orders currently?
Get the book out to the Vizarin friend. Right? Here's the... And make sure that it happens far away from here.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to guess, with your mind and Vizarin's mind, perhaps you could get your friend out of that gym.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm sure Quentin could probably do it as well, but I wouldn't want to ask her right now.
Plus the cost of being owing her.
And
Well,
the dwarf wouldn't be happy owing his life to her.
oh no, she probably wouldn't do it for a dwarf. That is probably true. She would probably keep the dwarf. Well, no, so it's good. We all made good decisions today.
I think so.
And looks the fungi. Did you make good decisions today?
Tried to avoid making any.
That is
Yeah,
often
that's
some of the
same.
best decisions I've ever made in my life.
I kind of let decisions be made around me.
Yeah, that was kind of the goal.
Yeah. Sometimes indecision is good decisions. Unless you let life pass you by and then it's too late.
Well, we let Casmus's life pass us by. It was a green beam shot right by us.
Huh? I do enjoy green beans. Especially when they are steamed just right and you blanch them and you put them in the ice. And they still get that nice crispness.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And you have them with the garlic and the almonds.
This one was a bit spicier than that.
And green beans almondy, I believe they are called.
He's just talking over Weller.
Mm-hmm.
Getting hungry now. I think we'll go really good with this wine. Perhaps I'll order us some food later.
Uh-huh. I need sleep.
Of course, get some rest. You probably have a long walk ahead of you.
Yeah.
And Zach, you might want to help get them, get the book out to this Vizan. And maybe, yeah.
Understood.
Oh, we didn't tell you about the people under mind control, did we? Zach, you should probably report that, right?
Yeah,
No, I would love to hear about mind control. I've been under it a couple of times. It is not the best.
I'll pull out the map. They probably have one on the table. You'll need to send some people here. The equipment's heavy. The mind flayers there are dispatched. But the equipment's still there. It seems to still be in working order.
Good to
I don't know
know.
how to use it.
Very interesting.
I
Any relation to any that we know?
Not that I know of. I think they were trying to bring about some elder brain, and the ones we work with are
Oh,
obviously not colonized.
no, that is well good. It is a double, 2 for 1. That is what we're all about. Helping keep Menzo Brendan safe from outside incursions of bad things.
Also, this shop will now be available as the owners are
Dead.
Dead.
exactly.
Of
longer
course,
with
I assumed as much if there are mind players around. There are brains, you know. Usually those brains do not last. So, yeah. But that is good
Yes.
news.
cleanup crew. I think at least a dozen. A couple of the strong guys.
Yeah.
Should move the equipment. Maybe have Camilo look at it first.
We
before
don't have too
move
many
it.
people on that side of town. Perhaps we can just have another place over there. Who knows? We'll
Good
figure
stuff,
it all
guys.
out. These are all details. I don't want to get lost in them tonight. Tonight we celebrate. We have wine. I'll go get some green beans and what goes good with the green beans? Nice piece of
Roth
Roth.
ribs.
Yes.
Yes.
Great minds think alike. Anyone else have any requests?
No. Green beans and raw salt.
Probably get some rolls on the way. Open up another bottle. Let it breathe while I'm out.
Of course.
Going to hear all about these mind flayers and the events of Sorcerer and the conversation you had with my family. He smiles
Yes.
and kind of makes a little fancy twist about on his boots. Well, he does have like the spurs on his boots, so you hear the clanking. Not clanking, but the little
The spurs
Ching.
out.
the spur sound. Yeah. Clanking? That's not the right word either.
He
Yeah.
can also make them sound however he wants.
Yeah. He's gonna make it sound like classic Spurs in this moment. But he will turn away and go get some Roth ribs and green beans and some rolls, and he feels like celebrating. Even a little bit. He'll celebrate over his small victories. He knows that
Right.
you guys do have a dwarf and a gem, and you did lose a companion. He's not necessarily trying to make light of it. He's more trying to find the silver lining, if that makes sense. Of like, let's focus on the good things, and
Mm-hmm.
we're making money, and we did good. kind of, ish. We're moving on up. But he will want to hear about all the things. You guys can get some sleep at the safe house in Menzo Berenzin. For the next day, travel back. I believe you guys are heading back to Mantle Dareth first, and then all the way to see a wizard. So,
Are we going to Mantle Dareth?
you guys said you were
What the
going to
man
meet
said.
you're going to meet a fish person who is going to bring
Yeah.
the rest of his people. You guys will discuss that next time. But we'll end there tonight, folks. So, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Enjoy the green beans.
Yes.
No.
Good night, Internet.
Later.
Good night, everyone.